imprisoned there at one point historically. All right, we are ready for the penultimate round of the Swiss at Grand Prix Salt Lake City. It's a standard constructed event. I'm Brian David Marshall. I'm here with Ben Swartz, and we've been watching some great standard magic here on Sideboard.com.
On April 1st. On the left of your screen, we've got Josh Snow, we saw earlier in the day, piloting a Delver deck, facing off against David Gleicher. On the right of your screen, also piloting a Delver deck.
Right. And so a couple of things. So we see 16 creatures in this version, 2 Invisible Stalker, 1 Dungeon Geist, 1 Phantasmal Image, and looks like actually an identical creature base from Josh Snow.
2 Invisible Stalker, 1 Dungeon Geist, 1 Phantasmal Image.
Right. 3 Gutshot, 2 Runechanter's Pike, Sword of War and Peace, 4 Vapor Snag, Mana Leak, Ponder, Thought Scour, Gitaxian Probe. Mental Misstep here from Gleicher.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's probably good in the mirror match. So it looks like the players are drawing their opening hands. About to bring you round 14 coverage here at Grand Prix Salt Lake City.
I'm very disappointed in both of you that neither of you guys have gone on the Snow Glacier.
Looks like
Why is that joke funny, Ben?
Snow and Glacier?
Yeah.
Well, glaciers are made out of ice. Snow is made out of water.
We've got someone to explain the jokes for us.
Water and ice are made out of the same thing, water.
Yeah.
Is that why I don't know. It wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, Nate, you need to work on your comedy skills.
Fairly sure Nate has some improv experience.
Look at the glare he's giving me.
Officially off,
He turned off my mic.
and the cheering is going on in the.
Wow, we have a nice. Anyway, so yeah, both players are not playing any swords in the main deck. Oh no, sorry, Gleicher is playing
Awesome.
1 Sword of War and Peace and 3. They're both playing 3 Gutshot. Interesting. He does have Gitaxian Probe, Gleicher, unlike
He's only got 2.
Josh Snow, running 0 Gitaxian Probe, 4 Thought Scour.
Steve and I actually ran into Dave Gleicher on our flight from Chicago to here. So, usually bodes well for players when they run into coverage staff on the way to the event. Seems to be a high correlation with them doing well, so I'm picking Gleicher here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I did a little peer around when I was on my layover at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport in the boarding area for Salt Lake City. Look around and see if I saw any Magic players. That's the only one on the flight. So Gleicher going down to 6 cards here. And I don't think that one's keepable either. There's no coming into play untapped colored land for him. But he'll end up keeping, and turn 1 Ponder starts things off for Josh Snow. He'll look at a land, Mana Leak, and Vapor Snag, decide to keep them, draw the land, and pass the turn back to Gleicher. Wow, Gleicher draws an island off the top. That's going to allow him to cast a turn 1 Delver of Secrets. A gut shot from Josh Snow will take out the Delver of Secrets, dropping Josh down to 18 life, allowing Josh to untap, and on turn 2, just pass it back, holding Mana Leak up. David draws a Mana Leak of his own, and looks like he also wants to play it a little bit slow, holding Mana Leak up as well. So let's see if Josh Snow wants to add to the action. No, he just passes it back to Gleicher, a little draw-go action.
Let's see who's going to crack first. Moorland Haunt means...
Gleicher's going to get a 1/1 Spirit Token at the end of Snow's turn. So, yep. Gleicher activates Moorland Haunt to produce a 1/1.
Is that a Michael Jordan token?
I think it is. And
oh, Jerry Stackhouse.
okay. So Ponder for Gleicher. Just gonna look at the top 3: Ponder, Island, Delver. draw the Delver and likely cast it now into a Mana Leak, maybe? Nope. David's going to get in for 1, dropping Josh down to 17.
Yeah, and then he's going to play the other Delver here. He knows he's got Ponder on top.
Mana Leak.
The Mana Leak.
Mana Leak back. He's thinking about it.
So maybe he wants to keep his Mana Leak to fight over a Geist of St. Traft or something more menacing.
Sure, I mean, even if it gets Mana Leak here, he can produce
He's going to be able to convert it into a 1/1 flyer. No, he decides. He knows it's going to flip.
Sure, that's pretty important.
He knows he's getting a bug.
But Vapor Snag will take out the 1/1 Spirit Token. Interesting. That'll drop David down to 19. And now Josh has an opportunity, a window to resolve Geist of St. Traft. So Gleicher's going to untap, transform Delver of Secrets into Insectile Aberration. But that Vapor Snag from Josh will allow him to return Insectile Aberration to David's hand. Something that David's got to be thinking about here before he might go all in with Runechanter's Pike or something similar. Looks like he is going to ponder his options. David, yep, ponder. Look at the top 3. 2 land and Geist of St. Traft. You think he keeps that Geist of St. Traft just to legendary rule Josh's?
I think he kind of has to, right?
Well, then he's forced to draw 2 lands the next turn. I mean, I don't disagree with you that he needs to get an answer to that Geist of St. Traft, but it's so depressing knowing that you got no live draws for 2 turns.
I mean, except that he sort of has no live turn. No, he draws the land. He's able to make tokens with his Moorland Haunt.
Sure.
And he stocks his Moorland Haunt with the. He's gonna go to the.
Is that Dungeon Geist?
Yeah.
Just to be able to block.
Sure. I mean, he'll gladly take a hit.
Okay.
With the token.
Get him for 3 with his Insectile Aberration. Yep. Attack for 3. I'll drop Josh down to 14 life. David's still at a healthy 19. Now 18 thanks to Vapor Snag on Dungeon Geist.
Now 12.
Yeah. The Geist of St. Traft's going to get in the first 6 here. And a Mutagenic Growth was drawn for Josh. David at 12. David now drawing Geist of St. Traft. I guess that makes sense. He wants to play Dungeon Geist, trade with Geist of St. Block Geist of St. Traft, play his own Geist of St. Traft. Right, that would be a pretty powerful play. And the backup plan is to just legendary rule Geist of St. Traft here.
No.
He's going to cast Dungeon Geist again. Yeah. Dungeon Geist. Make a blocker. 3 cards up. Is he going to pass the turn back now? Can he afford not to take 4 from the Angel? Yeah, just passes it back.
Mike Lewis and
doesn't want to take any more damage. Another land drawn for Josh.
$10 draft number 18. Mike Lewis and Jordan Bird.
So 2 lands and Mutagenic Growth in his hand. This is going to present a problem for.
Did Gleicher know about the Mutagenic Growth?
I don't know. I mean, only
like double block here.
Only some of the decks play it. Some of the Delver decks play it. Not all of them do. And then if they do, it's only 1. And it's not like he casts Good Taxian Probe to be able to see it, but. So here, Geist of St. Traft will get in. Angel also getting in. So now David's put to a decision. Where does he want to block? There you get a good look at David thinking about his options. Dungeon Geist in front of Geist, that's it. Mutagenic Growth, boom. Make my Geist a 4/4. You take 4, go to 8. My guy lives. So that Runechanter's Pike in Gleicher's hand would represent +3/+0. if he decides to go ahead and cast it. But if I'm him here,
James
I think I have to
Christensen,
cast
please
Geist
come
to
to
St.
the
Have
Craft.
to
stage.
guess the
James
subtract.
Christensen from the public event stage, please.
Geist to St. Traft, legendary ruling, Geist to St. Traft. Attacking for 3.
You know, play the pike now.
I think you do play the pike, but
No, I mean, I guess he was. I mean, you can still have to respect Mana Leak.
sure, okay. But I mean, wouldn't you have mana? Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
he had 3
okay. Yeah,
mana.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
not going to
yeah,
just Mana
yeah.
Leak it.
Looks like another land from Josh. So David here is going to go ahead and cast Pike, Rune Chanter's Pike. Maybe, maybe not. Rune Chanter's Pike would be +3/+0. When a Snapcaster Mage was drawn on Josh's turn.
But he just plays it. He had to sit back on the haunt.
Okay. Snapcaster comes at end of turn.
Oh man, this isn't end of turn. This is combat.
Oh, this is combat? Okay.
He's going to Vapor Snag here, right?
Vapor Snag. Gutshot's going to take out the Snapcaster Mage before Vapor Snag gets its ability. Then Vapor Snag, I assume, is going to get Mental Misstepped. So there you go, the one of Mental Misstep making a difference here. So the Insectile Aberration is going to get in for 3, dropping Josh down to 6 life. David still has mana to activate Moorland Haunt at the end of Josh's turn.
And now has 5 spells in his yard for his pike.
That will make it lethal if he decides to equip. So David here trying to figure out if he wants to equip. Pretty sure he has to here, right? Equip the Spirit Token.
Yeah.
He drew a Snapcaster Mage, it looked like, so I think he's pretty much in the clear. Yeah. Equip my Insectile.
It's 9.
Deal you 9. Yep, and David Gleicher takes the first game here in round 14 of Grand Prix Salt Lake City. So let's take a look at these players' sideboards, see what they might be able to bring in for game 2. What do you see in Gleicher's sideboard?
Gleicher's got Revoke Existence, Steel Sabotage, Phantasmal Image, Ratchet Bomb. Surgical Extraction seems like it's been a great card in some of these matchups. Sword of Feast and Famine, not really that exciting. I mean, I think we're going to just see, a little combination of nuanced, like just cards that are going to be good, Snapcaster target, so probably the Steel Sabotage to Revoke Existence, maybe the Phantasmal Image, possibly the 2 of Spades.
Yeah, Steel Sabotage is a card that people
Yeah,
wasn't really on
Just
people's
forgot
radars
about it. Just forgot about it.
4 weeks ago. Just in the past couple of weeks. I mean, Yuya won Grand Prix Kuala Lumpur with that in his sideboard. The one of we saw it, to great effect yesterday, where I believe who is Ben Stark playing against? Shuhei used it on Ben Stark's Inkmoth Nexus
Right.
yesterday. So in Josh Snow's sideboard, we saw him play earlier today, but probably the most important cards in this matchup. He's got another Mutagenic Growth to add in fear of Gutshot and a Gate. Revoke Existence also. Maybe a Phantasmal Image he wants to bring in, a second Phantasmal Image. So, we'll see. It should be an exciting game 2. Both these players are sitting on 2 losses. So,
This is pretty much a win and in scenario for
Likely.
one of these guys.
Yeah.
Well, for both of them. But yeah.
What?
One of them.
One of them will win.
One of them
and-
should be able to draw their way into the top 8.
Okay, I didn't take a look at standings. I don't know exactly how clean it will break, but
I've done the math.
you've done. Okay, I trust you. You've been around the block for a while. I trust you. You've done the math.
Did you see Riki Hayashi's tweet earlier this week? Crossing the memes. And it was, we can definitely draw. I've done the math. Show me.
So, It's great. The Standard Open going on today. Every single feature match they've been featuring has been, hard hitters. Round 2 was Shuhei Nakamura. Round 3 was David Ochoa.
Versus dude.
Some person who's, excited to be here. But Shuhei, when I was in Japan, I talked to him, and he's like, I was considering maybe I should come to these Star City Games events. They seem like really professional. I'm like, well, there's a lot of people, and there's some cash prizes. It's not worth for you to fly to America, but I think you would do fine. So I don't know what his record is now, but
we're going to get you started.
The field is definitely not as tough as a day 2 of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, well, this is gonna be a pretty tough field
for sure.
For today in the Standard Open.
Hi, Rashad. Okay, you have an update for us? Another feature.
Attention players, we are taking sign-ups for the Modern Challenge. That is $10 for a 4-round
Tom Martell
event.
is possibly
Prizes are based on
take a
record
draw.
4-0. You get $50 in StarCityGames.com dealer credit. 3-0-1 gets $25.
So we're not sure if Tom Martell took a draw.
Sure if he took a draw.
6-packs of Dark Ascension.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. That would mean 2 people are potentially on the road to. And if there's someone else with one loss, or maybe they could draw a draw.
Yeah. So players are looking at their opening hands.
Jackie Lee's probably fighting this round for her winning in, right?
Yeah.
She has 2 losses.
Yeah, I see her over there, although she's being blocked by a bunch of people. But
so, by the way, Patrick Chapin.
Martell's playing his.
Patrick Chapin had a tweet earlier. He's like, there's a player that has a 3rd, 11th, 13th, and top 32 in their last 6 GPs. And that person is Jackie Lee.
3rd, 11th, 13th, and 32. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much better than my entire GP career.
Looks like Josh here is taking a mulligan, and he's looking at his 6-card hand. Is this one going to be good enough to defeat David Gleicher? And yes, he's going to start things off with a turn 1 ponder. Taking a look at Gutshot, Snapcaster Mage Island. Looks like he'll need access to that 2nd land, so he wants to make sure he can get that.
You ever make the Delver decks unbeatable?
Force of Will?
4 more Delvers. Like if they could only start with Delver on turn 1. Like even 2 more Delvers.
You know what we can take to make the best deck even better?
More. MOAR. Needs more Delvers.
So turn 1 ponder for David also. Taking a look at Thoughtscour, Geist of St. Traft, and the land. Oh, sorry, not a Geist of St. Traft, 2 land. And a Thoughtscour.
Shuffle there, no?
Well, if he doesn't want that 3rd land, of course, he can draw a Thoughtscour and then mill away that land that he doesn't want.
Oh, wow. So Marcel Zafra and Tom Martell are playing this round. There's an invisible stalker for Josh now.
And let's see what David has on turn 2. Is he just going to pass it back? Yep. Josh Snow draws and attacks with his invisible stalker.
Looks like Glacier's brought in his timely reinforcements.
Interesting. So maybe this is the point where he'll timely end his turn. But I see a Rune Chanter's Pike for Josh.
What's interesting here is, there's a scenario where Josh Snow could gut-shot his own invisible stalker and just completely counter timely reinforcements.
And he's gut-shot, man. That'd be insane.
I mean, I don't know if it's actually any good.
I don't know either. But here, Josh Snow, at the end of David's turn, will Thoughtscour away 2 lands. And draw a Vapor Snag. Draw for his turn, another land. Get in for 1. Drop David down to 18. And pass the turn back. So Thoughtscour for David, milling away that land he didn't want. But also milling away a Delver. Perhaps he did one, drawing a land. Although now that the Delver's in the graveyard, he can activate the Moorland Haunt that he has. Produce a 1/1 flying spirit token. And Surgical Extraction was drawn for David. It's an interesting card.
He brought in a bunch of cards. A bunch of 1-0s, all stuff you can really abuse with Snapcaster.
Yep. He's a single thing
Players
twice
in
in
the Star City
the
Standard
set.
Open. Pairings
It's an
are up
interesting
for
card.
round 4. Round 4 pairings are up for the Star City Standard
pretty
Open.
content to
Please
just keep
find
saying
your
go.
sheets.
I mean, until Josh makes that Invisible Stalker a threat, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. 20 turns is a lot. A pair of gut shots Josh has right now. And a Vapor Snag, Snapcaster. They're both content just playing this game. And David will make a 1/1 Flying Spirit token in a turn.
A 1-1 Stackhouse.
What team did he play for?
I think that's the Clippers there.
Okay.
Did you say that was the Clippers? I can't see.
But now
This
that Spirit
round's
token will get in
Open
for
Series
1.
What's that?
Feature match from Table 4, Ariel Adamson versus David Scharfman. Please proceed to the feature match tent in the corner.
So,
Once again, Table 4, Ariel
Josh
Adamson
dropping down
versus
to
David
19.
Scharfman. Please proceed to the
Kinda
feature match
scuffling
tent
along
in the
on
corner
3
for
lands
your
here.
feature match.
Yeah. Definitely the mana advantage.
Snapcaster, Thought Scour here.
But if he does that, then David can use Surgical Extraction if he wants on that Thought Scour. I don't know if that's the right choice, but he can do it.
Yeah, you almost want to let him Thought Scour at that point. You make it look better.
That's true. Snapcaster. Target Thought Scour if Snapcaster resolves. Yep. Thought Scour. Martel won his match
That was very fast.
for Martel. Looks like.
Because Tom plays quite slowly normally.
Yes, see, that's the joke. Thought Scour is going to get Surgical Extracted by David Gleicher.
Sees a Pike, a Vapor Snag, 2 Gut Shots, and a Phantasmal Image.
Yep. Thank you for explaining that joke, Brian.
You're welcome. The reason that's funny is because we've been explaining jokes all day.
Oh, thanks for explaining that one too. So David's going to go ahead and pull out those Thought Scours from Josh's deck, thanks to Surgical Extraction. David down to 15 life now. Having complete untapped lands going into Josh's turn. So Josh here is going to untap, draw for his turn. Looks like drew a negate, get in for 3. Now this is something that maybe David should be concerned about, but he's just going to take 3, go down to 12.
We got a little note on Twitter from Ship and Holla. Keep an eye on John Casari, who's someone who's doing well. He's X2, playing blue, green, red ramp.
Okay.
Maybe someone we want to look at in the last round of this Swiss. What's that? He was in 10th place going into this round. So if he wins.
We had our awesome float here instead of this wonderful empty chair. That's what I just got.
Looks like a Snapcaster
All right,
made for
players in the
David.
Standard Open. Welcome to round
End of
4.
turn.
You have 50 minutes. Please begin.
Let's see what he wants to give flashback to. Thought Scour himself. So flip over 2 lands, draw another land, a Moreland Haunt. And Gutshot will take out Snapcaster
Standard
Mage,
winner box
still at
number
end of turn.
7 and draft number 19.
Josh
Your
falling to
events are ready
17 to
fire.
do that.
Please come to the side event stage.
Now it's David's turn to untap and draw. Drawing a Delver of Secrets. He still has that timely reinforcements if he wants to use it, wants to pull the trigger on that. But Josh has a second copy of Gutshot, so he could Gutshot his own guy to effectively counter it. But Ponder for David. Looking at Geist of St. Traft, Ponder, and another land. Does he keep this, or does he shuffle? So it looks like he's going to keep it. Draw Geist to St. Traft. Play a lead. And cast another, cast a Delver of Secrets. Knowing that there's a Ponder on top in order to let it transform in the following turn. And gets in with the 1/1 Flying Spirit token.
So the pike that's been sitting there for a while.
Gutshot's going to take out Delver of Secrets. Yeah, now that pike would give +3/+0 if Josh wants to play and equip it. Still no 4th land though that will come into play on 10.
Nope, not there. What if it's in between? Nope, nah.
So Josh gets in with his Snapcaster Mage and Invisible Stalker. David's not going to block that. Let's see if Josh wants to add to the board. Looks like he'll cast Phantasmal Image, and that will take out Geist of St. Traft. He'll pass the turn with 1 land up. So Glacier, even though he's got this mana advantage here, he hasn't really been able to take advantage of it. He's let a lot of damage through from Josh. Still has a lot of cards in hand.
Ryan Swingle, please report to the side event stage. Your draft is waiting on you. Once again, Cameron Herzog and Ryan Swingle, please report to the side event stage. Your draft is waiting for you.
Kind of close to dead.
Yeah, he's played this match really slowly. Really defensively, I guess.
Players Michael Williams, David Sue, and Kim Chin, please report to the side event table. Your standard winner box is waiting.
So it looks like he's going to pull the trigger on that timely.
Kim Chin, please report to the side event stage. Your standard winner box is waiting.
Now is the time. He's cleared the gut shots. He gets 3 guys, goes up to 15.
Yeah, looks like timely reinforcements. Josh could Vapor
Took
Snag
their
one.
timely reinforcements.
Josh could Vapor Snag his Snapcaster Mage here to get rid of, not let David get the tokens. Looks like that's what he's going to do.
What he's going to do, absolutely.
This will allow him, another use of Snapcaster Mage.
Also puts another card in his yard for his...
Runechanter's Pike, yeah.
So, Glacier is going to go to 15 here.
Okay, reset his life total.
Josh is going to start being able to crack for 5 a turn.
Yeah. With Runechanter's
He
Pike.
could just take a turn off here.
I don't know if he necessarily wants to cast Rune... Oh, he drew another land. So he can cast Runechanter's Pike here without being afraid of Mana Leak. He's got Negate back if he really needs to. There's like a Dissipate or something. But likely he's just going to play Runechanter's Pike, equip 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then 3-turn clock.
Yeah, 5, 5, 5. Always clocking it out. Yep, Runechanter's Pike. Is that okay? Steel Sabotage. Wow. Does Josh want to negate that? He's got to, right?
I think he kind of has to, right?
Yeah, negate, Steel Sabotage. Okay.
Okay, no Mana Leak, nope.
Michael Williams in standard winner box number 7. Come on up to the side of it stage.
That's
Michael
6
Williams.
now.
And
Yep.
winner box number
Invisible Star
7.
gets in for 1, dropping Glacier down to 14. So that's 6, then 7 and 7 is now a 2-turn clock, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. Still a 3-turn clock if he has another instant or sorcery. So another token for Glacier. And a Ponder. Look at the top 3. Geist, Runechanter's Pike, land.
Runechanter's Pike might be just what the doctor ordered here. He's got a fair amount of, I don't know how many instants and sorceries he has in his yard, but that looks like it's a 2-turn clock itself.
Yep. See if he decides to take it.
Well, he knows.
Yeah, we'll put it on top. And draw it. I wish I could see its graveyard, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Runechanter's Pike. 1, 2, 6. Yeah.
All right.
Equip.
Put it on the right one. Oh, we made them back.
Yeah, end of turn, yeah. Attack you for 8. Put you to 4. Find an answer. He still has Snapcaster for Gutshot here. Josh
he's
does.
He's going to Phantasmal Image the Invisible Stalker, right? No?
Well, if he does that, he can't equip
he can't
Enchanter's
equip it.
Pike.
Right, yeah.
That'd be an error.
Yeah, that would be a misplay.
So his Invisible Stalker is going to pick up a Runechanter's Pike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll use 6, put you at 8. Drew a Delver for his turn, is going to pass it back.
Oh, because he's got Snapcaster.
Gutshot.
Or Snapcaster Vapor Snag, or...
He should have played the Invisible Stalker. Right? Yeah, because then he wins his turn. Because he still has to take 2 from Gutshot. Oh, I guess he's going to do Vapor Snag instead. Okay, that makes sense.
Players in $10 booster draft number 20.
That puts 1, 2, 3, 4 instants in Josh's yard, making him able to do 7 damage, which just so happens to be the exact life total that David's on. So David needs some blocker here for Snapcaster Mage.
If you are participating in an 8-player event,
He could.
You will now report your results.
You can make a
to
token.
the stage.
He can make a token. He can make Snapcaster Mage of his own with Phantasmal Image. Looks like he's going to play Phantasmal Image. He also can use that to bounce steel.
He can also just play Timely Reinforcements.
That doesn't do anything
can't do
here.
anything for me here. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't understand what happened. Oh, he targeted Snapcaster, or chose Snapcaster, targeted Timely Reinforcements, equipped his Runechanter's Pike so it died, cast Timely Reinforcements, got 3 blockers, no life this time,
Sure.
and passes it back with 1 mana up. Now if Josh draws something like a Thought Scour here, he'll 2 instants.
Ponder.
Josh is not immediately casting that card he drew, so it can't be too good. Invisible Stalker is currently at 5-1. We'll just cast Gutshot, targeting David, put him down to 6, and then attack for 6. Wow. What a Gutshot off the top. And that's game. Josh takes it.
You see someone there actually looked like probably a friend of Glacier's, looked like he was gut punched.
Yeah. Wow, Josh takes it to a game 3, ties it up 1 game apiece. Wow.
Peeled that card slow. If you just pull that card in the top and look at it, it's something else. It's just like a white plains.
Yeah.
You gotta
slow
peel
roll
it slow. Gotta give it a little squeeze too, just before. Tap the deck. They're all gut shots.
Still had all these Gutshots.
Will Gross, please report to the assignment stage. Your draft is waiting on you. Once again, Will Gross.
So,
report to the assignment stage.
Man, what a great game. Looks like Jackie Lee finished her match. I'm not sure what the outcome was. She still has that stoic face. So
Yeah.
Can't
It's
tell.
unreadable. See if she looks this way. I'll get the thumbs up or the thumbs down from her. Yeah.
I'm just walking the other way. How's it feel to be denied by Jackie Lee?
It's pretty rough.
This is the last call to sign up for the Modern Challenge. If you are interested in playing in the Modern Challenge,
It's really
come
interesting.
up
You
to
just
the
don't
public
actually
event
know
stage
what
and see
Yeah.
Sam. He will help you out.
There's a lot of players like that.
Sure.
But even for every player that's like that, there's 3 players that.
I'm impressed anytime any player does that. I mean, I'm not. I just Adam Chambers is a player that I've always enjoyed watching play on the Pro Tour. Just this, completely detached player when he's playing in game. You know, yep, shake his head, nod, yep, I lost, yep, I won.
Sure. All the players get shuffled up for game 3. Doesn't look like they went back to their sideboard. But should be a good match. Do we have any updates from the floor? Rashad Miller? Andrew Cuneo won, so he can...
So Andrew Cuneo beat the guy playing the blue-green-red ramp deck. How did that deck look?
Fine. Had a bunch of Titans, but...
Frost Titans.
Yeah. There was a lot of counter spells.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Okay.
Brian O won.
Okay, that's it. Playing the white humans deck, sure. What happened in the Jackie Lee match? Okay. Oh, a little fumble fingers there.
Thanks for the updates to our man on the floor, Rashad Miller. Hardest working man in Magic. Steve Sadin, second hardest.
Steve Sadin has certainly been the hardest working man in Magic for the last 8 weeks.
Last 8 years? Or has that just been one other? Yeah, I don't remember his name. Newlywed. So Jesse won that match against Chapin. I wonder how he did this round. I see him talking to Cedric Phillips over there.
Standard win box number 8.
With a smile on his face.
Two Seattle-based players.
Again, standard win box number 8. Your event is ready.
It's likely he won and could lock up a top 8 spot. This is shaping up to be an impressive top 8, if I understand it correctly. Andrew Cuneo likely in it. Tom Martell definitely in it.
Really good shot that Bronson Magnan was going to get another crack. Even if he lost last round, would probably have been able to win and draw or draw or whatever.
Jackie Lee won. So perhaps
she's X2 in a position to draw in next round.
And play here has started. David starts off with everybody's favorite turn 1 Delver of Secrets. No gut shot from Josh. He'll just play a Ponder.
Ponder for a gut shot.
Thought Scour, Geist, Thought Scour. You want to keep that, Josh? Keep that mill, a couple cards you don't like? I don't see a land in his hand. I don't see how he can keep it.
Nope.
Shuffles him up. Let's see what the deck gives him. Drum roll, please, Brian. And off the top, after everybody's done shuffling. Dun da da. Oh, no land. Just pass the turn back. Wow, thank you for the drum roll.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No instant or sorcery for Delver. Gitaxian Probe from David. It's going to take a look at Josh's hand. Let's take a look at it ourselves. Delver, Mana Leak, Rune Chanter's Pike, Vapor Snag, Ponder, Mana Leak. 2 Mana Leak, 2 Delver, Pike, Snag, Ponder.
See how good Gitaxian Probe is here?
Yeah. You get to see that your opponent's completely screwed, like, has no chance, right? I mean, Josh does have a Ponder here, so he's likely going to, draw a land, cast Delver Secret, Ponder, set up for the next turn, So, David plays a Glacial Fortress tapped. So Josh here does not draw a land and draws a gut shot instead. He's going to Ponder. He sees a land. Is that also an instant sorcery? Can't quite see.
Like land, Invisible Stalker, and Rune Chanter's Pike, maybe?
Okay. So he draws a land. He's going to play Delver and gut shot David's Delver. He's got to do that, right? Yep. Gut shot. I don't think David's got his one mental misstep to counter it. So yeah, Delver perishes before it has the chance to transform into.
We have mental misstep, gut shot, and mutagenic growth all play in this match.
Phyrexian mana showing its worth here at Grand Prix Salt Lake City.
No dismember
from either of these decks, but we saw it earlier today. I know it's in Tom Martell's deck.
There's Geist of Sea Draft. Flip, show you the Thought Scour.
Okay, so Thought Scour was the third card. His third card deep, the top card of Josh's library is now Invisible Stalker. And he's got a Rune Chanter's Pike in hand to enhance it when he so chooses. Thought Scour himself, I guess he doesn't want the Invisible Stalker. Invisible Stalker, Thought Scour, hit the bin. He'll draw a Moorland Haunt. I guess he does need that third land. at some point. Attack in. Drop David down to 17. Now he has given David an opportunity to get in with his Geist of Sacred Craft.
Bash him down to 11.
And has a pair of Vapor Snakes in his hand to deal with that insectile aberration.
Token.
Yeah. So he'll play a land, maybe Vapor Snake that insectile aberration. And then he has the ability to snag it again if he needs to. Ooh, Timely Reinforcements was drawn by John. Or Josh, rather.
Yeah, Jon Snow is tonight on Game of Thrones.
I don't know what that means.
It's alright. Character on Game of Thrones, Jon Snow. He's
What about
awesome.
the Lancasters? Lannisters?
No!
So Vapor Snag's going to deal with insectile aberration.
Did Jesse win? Jesse?
Jesse Hampton won his match.
Shaping up to be a sick top 8.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like Moreland Hunt's going to get activated by David.
I believe Michael Hetrick also won his election too.
Hopefully it'll be a nice juicy match for us to watch in the ultimate round.
Does sound like a lot of Delver decks queuing up for the top 8.
So Geist is going to get in. Vapor Snag is going to take out the Angel token, unless David's got something to say about it, but no. Josh just takes 3, goes to 4. David falls to 16. Oh, maybe
Two-headed giant. Round 2 pairings are being posted.
He used it at 7. Sorry, that was already taken into account.
Round 2 pairings are being
Our
posted.
producer is too good at his job.
$10 draft, 21. Come on up to the side of the stage. $10 draft, 21.
So, Timely Reinforcements for Josh. Is there a mana leak on David's side? That's the question. Doesn't look like he would snap that one down, right?
Modern
Yep.
Challenge
Timely
players, your
Reinforcements
round
brings
1
Josh
pairings
up
are posted on the
to
team
13.
board in
Guys.
bright pink paper. Once again, Modern Challenge players, your round 1 pairings have
But
been
there's a
posted on
sort of
bright pink
War
paper.
and Peace sitting on Gleicher's side. So if he draws a land, he can play it, equip it, deal.
He can also snag a token here, and then Snapcaster Mage, snag a token.
That's true. But now if he draws a land, he just wins, right? Snapcaster snag another token.
Yeah.
Put him to 11. David in the driver's seat going into this turn. Let's see what he draws. Ooh, I guess he knew that there's a Glacial Fortress, and
There
boom.
we go. David Glacier. X and 2.
Going into the final round. There you go, David.